Shalom. Call hello Allah yahawah by Hashem yahawashi, which means all praises to Yahawah, which is the true name of the Heavenly Father, who you people ignorantly call God, by Hashem, in the name of Yahawashi, which is the name of the only begotten Son, who you people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Plus, I want to give a shout out to the Akim that's pushing and spreading this word throughout the four corners of the earth. Also uplifting the names Yahawah by Hashem yahawashi, and to the confusion of face, brothers and sisters out there whose bloodline traces back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Though our forefathers, though you may look like one of the heathen nations that you're scattered amongst, the heathen nations being any other nations outside these tribes right here. Santa, if your sea line does trace it back to one of these tribes through the man, and if your spirit bear witness with this word and this truth, and you can receive it, to the confusion of face, brothers and sisters, if all these do apply, you are Israelites, though you may look like one of the other nations. To the few Aqua, once again, to you sisters that do listen and learn, Shalom. To the elect of the nation of Israel, who this word is going out to, okay? Shalom to you as well. And to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you consist and combine to make up the 12 tribes of Israel. You are the Hebrew Israelites, okay? The chosen people of the Most High Yahawah and His only begotten Son, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, Yahawashi, okay? And I have an article, I wanted to get on. It was right here. This came out, last week. I wanted to get to it last week, but there was so many other videos that just popped up. I left it in the on the shelf, so to say. But now I'm gonna get to it. But it says World War III preparation, where billionaires are building underground bunkers for nuclear doomsday, and really, they already have underground bunkers. Okay, but as you know, we're basically in World War III. Okay, it just hasn't escalated to actual fighting. The tension between the United States and Iran, including the countries mingled onto them, okay, is getting worse and worse by the day. So I'm gonna read this article. I'm not gonna read whole thing of it, but I'm gonna read chunk of it. It says right here, the super rich are building bunkers ready for nuclear war. Super rich meaning your elites, man. And you might have some billionaires under the elites, because the elites, like your Rothschilds, your Rockefellers, your DuPonts, those are the top of the top. Okay, that's who's really running everything. That's who has everything. Okay, World War III is in the minds of the super rich, who are snapping up secret underground bunkers in preparation for a nuclear war. World War III is the label slapped on a hypothetical sudden escalation of worldwide tensions, leading to a full-scale military conflict that will surpass the events of World War I and World War II. So they know, okay, that this war is not going to be like the wars, okay, where you had America, okay, start a war with these nations, right? And America will just go in, okay, and come out so-called victorious. It's not going to be like that with this war. Because Esau, Edom knows, mainly these elites, they know that this war is prophetic. And the other wars are prophetic, okay? But this war right here is the end of his world, man, okay? The term has been loosely thrown around since as early as 1941 with Cold War uncertainty, and the war on terror arguably being the closest the world has come to on all conflict. However, the situation is far more sobering than the conflicts of the past, with global superpowers including but not limited to Russia, the US, the UK, France, India, Israel, and China, all boasting an arsenal that includes nuclear weapons. That was it. Yeah, that was it. Okay? That was it. It wasn't that long of an article like I thought it was. Okay? But it's prophecy that they do that. Okay? And the elites, they think that this is going to help them, okay, escape the judgment, okay, which really is not, okay, even though they're prophesied, okay, according to prophecy, that they'll basically make it through the nuclear holocaust, while the rest of you people, okay, 2/3 of our people, okay, the the other Edomites, wherever you may be scattered, and these other heathen nations, they get took out by this nuclear fire that the Lord's gonna bring. Okay. Um. This is hold on. All right. This is Sirach with Ecclesiastes. The 23rd chapter, and I started the 18th verse. It says, "A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who seeth me? I am compassed about with darkness, the walls cover me, and nobody seeth me. What need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sins." Right? And that's, if you look at it, that's Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and even the people, including all people that follow after him. They think, uh, that they could just, continue, going off, continue sinning, and because nothing happened to them on the spot, that it's all good, man. Nobody sees them, man. The Most High is not watching them, man. It tells you in Ecclesiastes, the eighth chapter, okay, because judgment is not executed speedily, the man of sin. Let me get that real quick. I'm gonna get that just real quick. I don't want to butcher it. It's in Ecclesiastes. The 15th verse, I think it is. No, 12th verse. The 11th verse. It says, "Because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully setting them to do evil." That's what you see out here. A lot of these people, they for so long they've been getting away with their wickedness, even if they've come to about that what they're doing, is against the scriptures. They still do it because nothing happens right there on the spot. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that shall be well with them that fear Yahawah was fair before him. Okay? So the Lord got your number, man. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are the shadow, because he feareth not before Yahawah. And the actual wicked people, the actual wicked nation, and you Edomites, man, so proclaim white people. Okay, you're the actual wicked. And the people that follow after you are being wicked as well. Okay? But I had to get that real quick. But going back to Sirach, the 23rd chapter, I had to get that, the 18th verse. I'm going to read it again. It says, "A man that breaketh wedlock, saying thus in his heart, who seeth me? I am compassed about with darkness, the walls cover me, and nobody seeth me. What need I to fear? The Most High will not remember my sins. Such a man only fear the eyes of men, and knoweth that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts." Okay? He knew all things ere ever they were created. So also they were perfected. He looked upon them all, man. Okay? So the Lord, see these elites. He sees all their counsel, their wicked counsels, right? He sees what? Mainly, what their so-called escape plan is. And the so-called escape plan is, to to basically build these bunkers and what? To go into hiding, man. When all hell breaks loose, especially when nuclear missiles are shot, man. Especially because these nuclear missiles that's going to be shot from these other nations that you see them have now is going to be shot here at America. Babylon the Great, okay? The harlot, man. Mystery Babylon, okay? They know that, so they trying to build these bunkers, and they think just because the masses don't know that the Most High don't see them. The Most High don't see what they're doing. The Most High don't know what they're doing, okay? The Lord created the wicked, okay? I've reserved the wicked for the day of evil, man. As it says in the scriptures, man. Have I not, what did he say? Have I not reserved the wicked for the day of evil? So the Lord already know what you're doing. Okay? This Revelations, I start at the 14th verse. It says, and the heaven departed as a scroll when it rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of its place. And what's that from? That's the nuclear destruction, right? This is after talking about what happened after the nuclear destruction, or as the nuclear destruction happened, right? And the kings of the earth, and great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, every free man hid himself in the dens and in the rocks and mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. Okay? For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Okay, that's going to be these elites, man. They're going to be doing that, man. They're going to try to go into hiding, right, in these bunkers, man. Whether, let me get Amos 9. That's who they're going to be hiding from. They're going to be hiding from Yahawashi and the elect. Because the elect is going to be in them bodies. Okay, they're going to be hunters in that time. Right now it's fishing season, but it's not going to be like that when it's time hit. And this time we're going to be rounding the remnant of the heathen up. Mainly these Rothschilds as I'm going to get in the end. Okay, for captivity. Okay, that survived the Holocaust. The nuclear Holocaust, as you like to put it. This is Amos 9 and 1. I saw the Lord stand upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel of the door, that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away. He that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, right? You dig into these underground bunkers, okay? Then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, that's why I bring them down in heaven, because they got even these devils even got space, okay? What you would call space bunkers, okay? Escape pods in space, man. All that stuff they got up in space, man. The Lord's still gonna get you, man. Okay? And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search them and take them out hence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, because they got space stations. Look, these elites, they got money, man. They got everything. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. They got the fatness of the earth, man. So they have enough money to do anything, man. They got enough money and resources to do all this. Okay? And that's what they're doing, man. They got all this already set up, man, for when all hell breaks loose. I'm gonna read it again. Amos 3 and 9, 9 and 3, Salakia. And though they hid themselves in the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence. And though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, this will I command the serpent, and he shall bite them. Okay? So that's what's gonna happen, man. Basically, you can't, okay? Let me get this. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. There neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So that's the point right there. Nothing, okay? When the Lord is setting judgment on you, like he's gonna set the judgment on you Edomites, mainly you Edomites, the rest of this world, okay, that follow after your Edomites ways, you can't, okay, nobody can deliver you out of his hand. There's nobody could deliver you out of his hand. Once he got that bullseye on you, there's nothing that could deliver you, man. You can't deliver yourself. There's nothing you could do, man. It's set, okay? The trap is set, basically, okay? The trap is set, man. This, Let me see. Because once all this take place, this is what's gonna happen. You can't escape the judgment of Yahawah Bashim Yahushua, man. And that's what these Edomites continue to try to do. They try to bypass their judgment. It's not going to work. It's already said, okay, in the scriptures, what's going to take place. Just like everything else came to pass. Just like we fell off, okay, away from our heritage. Just like it was said that we would be trodden down by the Gentiles, okay, like you see now. Okay, all that came to pass, right? So what makes you think, okay, this ain't going to come to pass? It will come to pass, so you can't escape it. This is Psalms 149 and 1. Praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Lord a new song in his praise in the congregation of the saints. The saints are what? The children of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Okay, confusion of faces who could receive it as well. Okay, starting with who? The elect, the 144,000. Okay, let the Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praise unto him with the timbrel and harp. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the higher praises of Yahawah be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment of the people, man. And that's what's going to happen out here. Okay? To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, man. Okay? The kings being who? These elites, man. They're going to be bound. They're going to be the first fruits, okay, of slavery. Okay, of hardcore bondage, of serving their turn to be slaves, man, underneath the Israelites. Okay? So that's what's going to happen, man. You're going to be taking out these bunkers that you're trying to hide in. Okay? And you're going to go into captivity, man. You're going to be the first fruits. And all the Edomites that died, okay, during, okay, Jacob's trouble and the nuclear holocaust, they're going to come back through these elites, man. This very same, okay, at least that these other Edomites, these lower level Edomites despise, okay? To execute upon them the judgment written, this honor have all the saints. Praise ye the Lord, man. So that's what's going to happen, man. Okay? You're going to be the first fruits of slavery. So the Lord, Yahawah, okay, is going to let you elites, okay? Basically, he's going to keep you safe from the Holocaust. But he's going to what? What's going to happen? You going into slavery. You're going to be the first fruits to go into slavery. Okay? Under the Israelites, man. This is what's about to take place with World War III on the break. Okay? Slacking. Slacking once again. Alright, so I started. This is gonna be kind of stretchy. This Ezekiel. The point is in the verse on down, but I'll just start at the top. This is gonna be the aftermath, right? This is Ezekiel 39 and 1. Therefore, thou son of man, prophesy against Gog, that's Russia, and say, thus said the Lord Yahawah, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and leave but the sixth part of thee, and I will cause thee to come up from the north parts, and will bring thee upon the mountains of Israel, and I will smite thy bow out of thy left hand, and I will cause thine arrows to fall out of thy right hand. Right? So the Lord's going to take the Russians now. He's going to not only use them, okay, as you see now, to, okay, destroy, okay, Babylon, the great America. But once that happens, they're going to be taken down, because they Edomites as well. Thou shalt fall upon the open field, for I have spoken it, said the Lord Yahawah. And I will send a fire on Magog, and among them that dwell carelessly in the isles, and they shall know that I am the Lord Yahawah. And I will make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, the Holy One in Israel. Proves he ain't dealing with everybody. He's only dealing with Israel. Okay? the nation of Israel. Behold, it is come, it is done, said the Lord Yahawah. This is the day whereof I have spoken. And they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth and set on fire and burn the weapons, both the shields and the bucklers, the bows and the arrows, and the handstaffs and the spears, and they shall burn them with fire 7 years. So all these weapons you see, these heathens have in their military, all that's gonna be burnt up, man. That's gonna be no more in our kingdom. Ain't gonna be no more AK-47s. Ain't gonna be no more fighter jets. Ain't gonna be no more tanks. Ain't gonna be no more nuclear missiles. All that's gonna perish within his kingdom. It says, so that they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any out of the forest, for they shall burn the weapons with fire, and they shall spoil those that spoil them, and rob those that rob them, said the Lord. Because all you nations, okay, robbed us, man. Starting with the chief nation, okay, Esau, Edom, man. With you elites, man. It tells you in 1 Maccabees, the 2nd chapter, 10th verse, what nation have not gotten of her spoils, man? The her is the nation of Israel, man. All you nations partook, okay, in our destruction, okay? And all of you have lived off the backs of the children of Israel, man. So you going to be spoiled, man. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will give unto Gog a place there of graves in Israel, the valley of passengers on the east of the sea, and it shall stop the noses of the passengers, and there shall they bury Gog and all his multitude, and they shall call it the valley of Hamagog. So they going to bury, it's going to start with the burying of the dead bodies, man, the dead corpses of Jacob's trouble, okay? In the 7th month shall the house of Israel be buried of them, that they may cleanse the land. Yet all the people of the land shall bury them, and it shall be to them a renown the day that I shall be glorified, said the Lord Yahawah. And they shall sever out men of continual employment passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth to cleanse it. After the end of 7 months they shall search. Okay? And the passengers that pass through the land, when any see of a man's bones, then shall he set up a sign by it till the buriers have buried it in the valley of Hamagog. So, you elites, not only are going to be the first fruits of slavery, but it's going to start by you cleaning up, okay, the destruction. Basically, the destruction that the Lord, okay, sent upon this place. Okay, the globe, man. That's going to be your first job, because you elites have not worked a day in your life, man. All you done was sat back and continue to, okay, plan out wickedness. So that's going to be your job right there, is to bury every single last body, okay, after from the aftermath of the war and the destruction that the Lord has sent upon this kingdom, this wicked kingdom. Okay? That's going to be your job. That's going to be the first job, man. Okay? And then, once you do that, you're going to build up our kingdom, man. As it says in Isaiah the 60th chapter. Okay? So, call her Lord, Allah, Yahawah, Bashim, Shah, I the one, Ratazah, Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom to the elect.